A great way to slow down time is to travel to the past. While the time machine has yet to be invented, historical photographs will serve as an excellent vehicle for you. Welcome, my name is Ilya, and welcome to my channel. I'm excited to present a new collection of historical photos that I'm sure you'll love, really. And of course, if you enjoy these photos and videos, feel free to give them a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss the next parts. Enjoy watching. In this provocative shot from the mid-1980s, Colombian drug lord Pablo Escobar holds his young son Juan Pablo in front of the White House. Today, this photograph is used in Colombian schools during history lessons as an example of the corruption of the 1980s. In heads made of papier-mâché during World War I, these heads were used to deceive enemy snipers. Interestingly, this technology was born out of desperation. In trench warfare, where the front lines barely moved for months, any trick could save dozens of lives. French and British troops actively used these mannequins, sometimes even tying them to sticks to simulate movement. However, by 1917, the Germans started recognizing the deception. Perfectly intact victims didn't fall after being shot. The Fieldbrook Stump, a monument to a giant sequoia and the symbol of human vanity. This photograph was taken in the 1890s in California. It shows the giant stump of a sequoia tree, left after the tree was felled to make a table that could seat 40 people. This table was ordered by William Waldorf Astor, an American businessman and philanthropist who later became a British lord. According to reports, Astor made a bet in a bar with one of the patrons that he would make a table out of a single vertical slice of the tree. This touching historical shot from 1948 captures David Hensley, a young boy with heavy leg braces on both legs, during a fundraising event for a new hospital for polio victims. The plague doctor mask from the 16th century. During the bubonic plague outbreaks in the 16th and 17th centuries, such masks were part of the protective suit worn by doctors. The beak was filled with aromatic herbs, lavender, cloves, opium, to cleanse the air of miasma, which was then believed to be the cause of the disease. Doctors believed that the spices would neutralize the contagion, and the long coat and waxed leather gloves would protect them from contact with the sick. Unfortunately, this didn't work. Fleas, which carried the plague, freely jumped from victims to doctors. April 12, 1961, became a landmark day for the entire planet. Yuri Gagarin, becoming the first person to orbit the Earth, returned to his home planet. The first moments after his landing were captured in photos, which became symbols not only of his cosmic achievement, but also of the spirit of human unity. Umeå Charles River in Boston, 1908. Harry Houdini in chains before jumping from the Harvard Bridge. This legendary photo captures an iconic moment from Harry Houdini's career, preparing for one of his most dangerous stunts, jumping into icy water, chained and handcuffed. "Death is my main audience," said Houdini. This shot proves he played this game for real. This curious photo from the 1950s shows a woman sitting inside a wooden box resembling a phone booth. This is the so-called orgone accumulator, a pseudoscientific device invented by Wilhelm Reich. According to the theory, layers of metal and organic material were supposed to accumulate orgone energy, a mysterious life force that Reich believed was the foundation of health. People believed that the device could cure radiation exposure. Photo shows a simple rural woman with a homemade moonshine still somewhere in the German-occupied Kursk region in 1943, a time when every day was a struggle. This photo looks like a scene from a movie about daredevil stunts, but it's a reality from 1935. The photo shows engineers and workers standing inside a giant section of a water pipeline, suspended high above a canyon during the construction of the legendary Hoover Dam in the U.S. No safety gear, no helmets, just suits, felt hats, and a composed look into the camera. A spring day in 1895 at the prestigious Vassar College in New York. On the lawn in front of the main building in the Gothic style, students are gathered in typical attire for the era. This funny and touching moment captures the greatest jazz musician in history, Louis Armstrong, deciding to sign an autograph on the head of a young man in Nice. But not just a signature, a whole trumpet drawn with a marker. France, 1961. Atmospheric photo from the early 1900s shows urban transport of the time. A streetcar. It was an era when horses still pulled wagons along rails. On a sunny day in the 1920s, a convertible with a young couple slowly drives along a scenic road in the Garden of the Gods Park in Colorado Springs. This rare photo shows not a circus poster setup, but a real moment from pre-war Britain. A boy, nicknamed Samson, lies on the pavement holding not just anything, but an adult man on a motorcycle, in total, around 170 kilograms at least. United Kingdom, 1932. Students from Ardingly College, UK, leave for their holidays, 1962. This rare photo captures an Inuit hunter with his son somewhere in the Canadian Arctic. The 1920s, a time when the traditional way of life of indigenous people was already facing the influence of the outside world, but here, amid the ice, life still followed ancient laws. The historical photo shows the Statue of Liberty ready to be shipped, temporarily towering over Parisian workshops in 1885, a year before its triumphant unveiling in New York. A charming retro photo captures a flirtatious moment between a man and a woman trying to handle a bicycle. The girl in a light dress and stockings with garters leans awkwardly over the handlebars, while her elegant companion carefully supports her. Perhaps it's just an attempt to learn to ride, or maybe a clever excuse for flirting. The atmosphere of the 1920s to 30s makes the shot even more charming, filling it with the spirit of retro romance. Thank you for watching this video until the end. I hope these photos impressed you. Some may have made you angry, brought a smile, made you happy, or perhaps even caused some negativity. Feel free to leave your comments and stay tuned for the next part. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Bye!